Did you all seriously think that I was just going to do a tier ranking video on all male idols and not do something for the ladies? Well, I am here to deliver. A few weeks ago, we celebrated the holiday season by gifting you all with the male idol eras that gave back to the community in more ways than one.
I would like to see it.
As you know, Mariah Carey is at her strongest during this holiday season, and I'm going to be just as ubiquitous in providing you with the tall glasses of milk that you crave. Or if you're lactose intolerant, then whatever quenches your thirst, sweetheart. So, for today's video, we're going to flip the script and look at the women of K-pop whose aura and stage presence has demonstrated what I refer to as the big dick energy.
Yeah, I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Because to make history, sometimes you gotta break the stereotypes and wield your power like a mighty baton of lust. These lovely idols have wielded their big dick energy to own the era, and we've all been at the receiving end of their talent. Like previous tier ranking videos I've done, I came up with more inventive categories to better understand where these ladies stand. With a holiday twist for good measure, that is. And so, without further ado, let's get started. Jessi is one badass and powerful woman. She is from New York, so she knows how to cut a bitch. She came back strong with Nunu that sounds so weird to say, and reached new highs in her career. It was a very strong and threatening dick energy. Castration was on the table, and she even had the ability to Uno reverse us all and make us pregnant. Jessi is a force, and in this era of testosterone-driven artists of both sexes, that was a statement. This is Jessi. Amazing, strong, inspiring, and a dick energy that impregnates. She wears her ovaries on the outside, no doubt.
Ooh, Lewis. Someone's wearing their ovaries on the outside.
Let's go. Get on my way. Do it my way. It goes like boom.
On the surface, you'd think a song about riding a bicycle would be pretty straightforward and tame, but in reality, Chungha took to music to talk about a form of riding that could affect you for at least 18 plus years. But that's Chungha. She's not afraid to show that dick energy because she is confident in letting you know what she wants and that you'll soon be carrying her child. Shocking fans with risque lyrics, she violated so many penal codes with this comeback that we needed to soak it in a warm bath for a week. Not gonna lie, my back still hurts. HyunA is no stranger to pushing the boundaries and getting all the fanboys riled up. You can sense some jealousy from them as HyunA carries a dick energy size that these boys could only dream of. There's a reason why it's called Roll Deep. It's how she rolls, and she goes deep. She can't be controlled, and you can't deny the aura she exudes. You can't resist. You just have to take it. She's very girthy, and when it's all said and done, you need a photo to prove it happened.
Anyone looking for the paradise lost. 달콤한 꿀처럼 좋은 건 말이야.
I don't think people realize the level of power Ji-Yoon possesses. When she came back with Paradise Lost, it was game over. She lured so many in with her captivating dance solo and her side-winding pumps that many boys' testicles shriveled up and receded right back into their body. Some even reported having them fall off. Well, it's not like they were going to use them anyway, but that's okay, because the song closes with the gothic organ music for the testicle funeral. No doubt that her dick energy is huge. Ji-Yoon carries it well, and with that, she wears her ovaries on the outside.
Now I feel
The girls of SISTAR were always the summer queens, and after they disbanded in 2017, Hyolyn started her own company and went in another musical direction, and boy was it potent. We did not realize she had that in her, and it made you wonder what else Starship was nurturing in their groups, because we've already seen what happened to Wonho and his thirst traps. Hyolyn entered the I-DLE area with the full swing of the dick energy, full of twerks and provocative moves in all directions that left many of us hot and bothered. It left us wanting more of that girth because we be hoes like that. Blackpink made their triumphant comeback this year and fans were thoroughly watered. The ladies of Blackpink have always shown that they were bad bitches who were taking no prisoners. Unless you're a YG artist yourself and a prisoner in their dungeon, then that's a different story.
You have done that bitch for too many times too long. Lock that bitch up. Lock it up.
But anyways, Pink Venom fit right into the Blackpink vibe, and in honor of this holiday season, they essentially slayed Yes Gaga!
Yes, Gaga! Slay mama!
Hailing from the legendary Gen 1 girl group Fin.K.L, Hyori was one of South Korea's major sex symbols in the 2000s. She developed a remarkable reputation and blossomed into a renowned soloist and artist in her country. If you see my video on K-pop music videos that were banned, you'll know that Hyori's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang was banned on the KBS television station for violating traffic laws. I know, right? Hyori is a bad bitch. With each comeback, you know she's ready to demonstrate she still has the legendary big dick energy and proves her prowess every time. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang violated lots of penal codes, but despite all of that, the song is a major bop and welcomed by we fans who are more than ready to channel their inner bad bitch. After Cube Entertainment wrongfully disbanded 4Minute in 2016, they took the 4Minute essence and style and pasted it onto CLC for a new concept through their song, Hobgoblin. The CLC ladies stepped into this era quite nicely and embodied the strong dick energy persona. These ladies fought hard to do well, and the sword fight was visible. We could only stand back and watch in awe. Followers of this channel should know by now that Boa is my number one. She is legendary and commands a stage like no other with a dick energy that slaps you right across the face. Her 2005 Girls on Top era is powerful, so fertile that there are even Chinese and English versions of it. She was 18 at the time and proved that she was coming into her own, and all men are to bow to her. The throne was hers, and by the climax of the song, it was evident that there was no turning back. Because she wears the ovaries on the outside. It is no doubt everyone should be slayed and impregnated. Only Boa can achieve such a feat, but that's why she's referred to as the best of Asia and queen of K-pop, J-pop, and everything in between. Be grateful, for you have been blessed, honey. Hey, by the way, we're at the halfway point, and I just wanted to take a quick second to remind you all to please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to my channel for more awesome K-pop content. Thank you all so much, and I appreciate your support. And now back to the list. In Sunmi's solo career, she came out with dicks ablazing with each comeback. With Siren, she was telling people to get away out of my face. It's surprising to see how this could be a Wonder Girl, but she revels in the fact that you're bleeding, so her bulge is very apparent. Siren is a strong era for Sunmi, and one that I can easily say that she slayed. BiBi is one fierce soloist in the Korean music industry with an artistry that's uniquely her. With Kazino, you wonder what's going on in her head as she sings bitches 6 times within the chorus. I mean, I didn't know how to handle myself when she told me to taste the muzzle of a gun. Thanks, but I'd rather not, thank you. This is a massive girthy dick energy that I'm just not ready for. At the end of the music video, it appears she turned the tables and killed the entire room. She basically slayed them, if you know what I mean. Dreamcatcher was out for blood straight out of the gate. My dark anime princesses have already performed their first sacrifice with Chase Me, and we witnessed something special. We knew they were destined for something great and more sinister, and I was here for it. With Scream in 2020, it could not have come at a better time given how that year went. The ladies wielded their swords in the music video in this era, and it was a new level of dick energy for them. Dreamcatcher wasn't messing around at this point and made this dick energy sword fight literal. They deserved so many wins, and therefore they decided to take matters into their own hands. They were so inspiring.
Next.
That's a good boy.
Baek Ji-Yoon is a strong woman who has been through so much in this K-pop industry. She's been shit on by terrible men, and it's no wonder why that she's over men's shit and has taken matters into her own hands. In the good boy era, she dominated literally and let the dogs out. That's right, the bitches were unleashed, the tables turned, and then we became her bitches. Junhyung even warned us that we better run, but you know with me, I don't like to run, so I didn't even try. I just laid back and found my place in this BDSM concept. This violated all my penal codes, but you know what? I just don't really care.
Yes, no.
I-DLE came back strong this year, a burlesque-like theme with a song called Nude, where they X'd out the word to make it more family-friendly. They knew what they were doing because not everyone can handle this level of dick energy. All of these ladies were bypassing the censors and working together as a unit to slay us with their increasing turgidity. I see great things with them in future comebacks, but with Nude, this was a sword fight of dicks that was one for the books in 2022. Park Ji-Yoon shocked many with this sultry and seductive Gen 1 comeback that went against the norms in K-pop. It's still regarded as a groundbreaking song in the genre, and Ji-Yoon essentially introduced Korea to what big dick energy is. The song was fitting as it was her true coming-of-age ceremony for us to witness and accept. With immense pleasure, of course. She slayed this, and you'll just have to accept that this is classic BDE. We all have our own ceremony, and she paved the way for us all. I mean, thanks to her, I celebrate my own coming-of-age ceremony every weekend. MAMAMOO Solar is one talented individual, and with a vocally strong group like MAMAMOO, you would expect a more ballad-oriented song for her solo debut, but no. Solar, spit it out, honey. This was definitely not the kind of Solar I was expecting. She violated all my penal codes and took away my tiny bit of testosterone to feast on. She wielded her big dick like a nunchuck, lit a car on fire, and then spit on me when it was over. It made me feel a little bit special. Red Velvet Seulgi finally made her solo debut recently, and it was apparent that she was giving no fucks. In the opening line, she reveals that she kissed your brother, and then goes on about how she poisoned you and wants to torment you. This is what we're dealing with here. She whips it out with no regrets. This is not what you would expect from a Red Velvet member, but this is precisely what you would expect from an SM Entertainment member. This was Seulgi's time, and she gave us 28 reasons as to why we need to bow down to her very girthy dick energy. It was something to behold. Not one we knew she had tucked away, and might I say she is blessed, and I'm already sliding into her DMs asking for more.
Hello, bitches.
YG Entertainment has a history of creating artists that exude powerful dick energy. 2NE1 is practically the poster child, and she is not afraid to helicopter that dick energy to prove a point. With Hello Bitches, this solo comeback of hers was full of all sorts of energy, explaining how the bad bitches get down on the flow. I find myself constantly having to say yes ma'am with any rap verse she spits out. She spits facts and fire, and there's no wonder why CL proudly swings that whole package of hers around. Well, that's it for today, friends. Share below other K-pop big dick energy eras you want me to discuss for a potential part 2. Remember, this was all in good fun. Hope you laughed and agreed with my choices. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out many more of my videos while you're here, and I shall see you next time.